2 outs. Larry Dragoon just ripped a single, the first to center field. He'll stop at first base. To bring up Tom Menard, the third baseman. I taped the first inning without realizing that my recorder was not functioning properly. However, I noticed it. There's another base hit with 2 outs here in the second inning. I noticed it at the completion of the first inning, and fortunately I was able to rectify the situation. This is a game being played Wednesday, July 2nd. On the mound is Mike Bushy for Patriots 2. Ball hit to right field. A heck of a catch by Tim Gowett to end the inning. That batter was Larry LaValle. A well-hit ball that Tim Gowett made a circus catch on. And that'll be the end of the inning for Blubs. So going into the bottom of the second, our score is Patriots 1 run, Blubs nothing. Patriots, of course, want to be referred to as Patriots 2. This is a reincarnation of a previous Patriots team. However, when you're giving the score, it's kind of rough to say Patriots 2-1. It gets a little confusing when you're trying to indicate that they have 1 run. So I'm going to refer to them as the Patriots. They have 1 run and Blubs has nothing. This is Mike Bushy. He's the pitcher.
Come on, Bushman. Okay, Mike.
Again, we taped the first inning with the camera malfunctioning.
Hit your pitch, Mike. Hit yours.
The camera indicated it was recording, but it wasn't. Bushy going to swing at the first pitch, hit it to center field. Kelly Dragoon will squeeze it.
Frenchie, come on now. Go, Frenchie. Down high, bud. Go, Frenchie. Base hit. Good try, Mike.
Let's bring up Orville Frenchie Babby.
Come on, Frenchie. Let's get us rolling.
He's the first baseman.
Come on, Frenchie. Go, guys. Come on, Mike.
He's going to swing at the first pitch. He'll hit it to Kelly Dragoon. That'll be out number 2. Let's bring up Rick Garso. Umpire behind the plate is Joe Miller.
Come on back, come on back! Base hit now. We got some guys here. Nice pitch.
Strike 1.
Come on, Buck. Come on, Buck. Good shot.
Up the middle, that'll be a 2-out base hit. It's cut off by Larry LaValle. Thrown back in defensively. Out there, I see Dave Lambert, Kelly Dragoon, Larry LaValle, and Paul Rao in the outfield. At third base is Tom Menard. Second base, Brian Dragoon. Excuse me, shortstop Brian Dragoon. Second base, Gary Rao. First base, Dale Menard. Behind the plate, Terry Lambert. And this is
Shot on the line. Good try, Timmy. Good try, Timmy. Good try.
This is Tim Gowett at bat. The pitcher is Larry Dragoon. Other umpire out there is Brad Rasco, umpiring the bases.
Come on, Buck. Come on, Buck.
So Gowett will step back in.
Two.
Gonna keep trying. Oh, he'll have 2 strikes on him.
2 on him, Buck. 2 on him.
Pitch from Dragoon. That's gonna be a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Get down.
That's foul. Paul Rao will retrieve it. Get it back in.
Take a look, Tim. Put it in the hole now, Timmy. Put it in the hole here, and there you go. Now you know, Timmy. Now you know. Be gentle now. Come on, Buck.
On the ground. Oh, nice stop by Dragoon. I thought that was by him. Nice stop by Larry Dragoon on the mound. So we'll go now to the third inning with our score. Patriots 1, Blubs nothing. Gary Rao finding his bat. He'll lead things off here in the third. Ball one.
Come on, Hat! Ball two.
Ball two. Pitcher, of course, Mike Bushy has a strike. Behind the plate, Don Cook.
Man, Michael, your man.
Ball three. 3-1 is the count. This will be ball four, so Gary Rao will be on. He'll trot to first. And this will bring up Terry Lamberton, the catcher.
Come on, Terry. Bring him around, Terry. Bring him around.
Lamberton looks at strike one.
Terry, you like it here? Level swing, Terry. Level swing now. Come on, buddy.
To left center field. Whoa.
Time. Good hustle, guys. Good hustle, Terry.
Looks like Matat and Rye are both all right. Lamberton gets second base on the confusion. Gary Rao moves to third. He could not get too far, and not knowing if that ball was going to be caught. This will bring up Paul Rao with nobody down and two runners in scoring position. He's going to swing at the first pitch. That's a base hit. That will score two as Matat kicks it. Rye giving chase. Throw comes to the cutoff. Here's a throw to home. And there's three quick runs for Blubs. This is Kelly Dragoon on the ground. Rick Darso knocks it down. Went to pick it up. Couldn't get it. So Kelly Dragoon will be on. And everything's going their way right now for the Blubs team. This will bring up Brian Dragoon, the shortstop. On the ground, Trombley will go to second. Juno for one. That's all they'll get. As the speedy Brian Dragoon beats it out, and this will bring up Dale Menard, the first baseman. Pops it up. Tim Matat comes running in. He backed up and came running in on it to get a little more power on his throw. So Dragoon stays put. Our score is 3-1. We're in the top of the third. This is the cleanup man, Dave Pickles Lambert, playing in left field tonight. He swings and hits a nice soft liner to Joey Trombley. That'll take us to the bottom of the third inning. Our score after 2.5 is Blubs 3, Patriots 1.
T&W.
Tim Matat is going to be our batter. Patriots are down by 2. Sun is coming out on us. Right back to Dragoons. He's going to pick up right where he left off in the last inning. A little comebacker. And Matado will be out, and this will bring up Kevin Juneau. We adjusted our color setting on the camera for the overcast picture that we had at the beginning. Now we've got the sun out, so we don't know what's happening to our picture. I'll have to check after this half inning and see if that sun is going to stick around for a while. Check the cloud situation. There's a hard shot. He gets by Brian Dragoon. So there's a base hit with one out. And this brings up Frank Parker, the left fielder.
Infield! Get one! Let's go, big guy. Come on, Blue. Let's pick it up over there. Let's go, Joey Champlain. Strike one.
Strike one. On the ground to the right side. That's going to be through.
Come on, Johnny.
Runners at first and second with one out, and Don Cook will be the batter.
One out! He's your base, Tommy!
Inside for ball one. There's a strike. Opposite field with the sun out there. Lambert to shield his eyes a little bit. With the bases loaded, it's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, Jeff Rye.
Sure, Brian, I know what you was doing there. Bub, come home.
Blub's team making sure they know what play they're going to make when they get the ball. First pitch to Rye is swung on, a base hit. Kelly Dragoon knocks it down. Throw's going to come to third. And we have 2 runs across the plate as Kevin Juneau and Frank Parker score to tie the ball game. So runners at first and second with still only one out. And the batter here is Joey Trombley, second baseman. He swings at the first pitch, a high pop-up. It should be caught by Dragoon. He's backpedaling. And the throw goes to third, through to the wrong base there. He was forced to backpedal to begin with. And he probably should have hit his cutoff man, because he probably couldn't have thrown into second in time to hold up Rye anyway. But with the throw going to third, Rye easily made it to second. This will bring up Mike Bushy, the pitcher.
Wait for yours, Mike. Wait for yours, buddy. Come on,
There's a strike.
He's a looker.
There it is.
But she hits it foul.
Straighten it out, Mike. Straighten it out, Mike. Make him work. Grip it, Mike. Grip it. Good shot.
On the hit now. Couple RBIs.
Good shot, Michael. Hop him with the deep one up there now. Come on, Buck. Come on, Buck. Come on, Buck. Nice one. Could be tough. Could be tough. Go, Mike. Go.
Dave Lambert had a little trouble with the sun, I believe, on that one. Jeff Rye will score. Don Cook scored. So I think it's now 5-3 if I'm counting properly, and Mike Bushy is going to be standing on third base.
Another RBI now.
That's going to be a triple. Lambert didn't touch it. This will bring up Frenchie Babby. Babby hits it on the ground. Menard throws the first. And we're going to go to the 4th inning. Our score, Patriots 5, Blubs 3. Our batter waiting to step into the box is Malcolm Guerin.
Come on, Malcolm, you started. Come on, Malcolm. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Go, Malcolm. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on now. Need a couple runs. We're going to get right back up. Come on, Malcolm. Come on, Malcolm. Come on, Malcolm. Keep it hard. Hit it hard, buddy. Wherever you going now.
Pitch from Bushy. Swung on a line shot. Oh, a beautiful grab by Rick Garso. You can tip his hat on that one. Garen couldn't have hit that any better, but Garso made a nice leaping grab. This is Larry Dragoon. He hits it to left field. Frank Parker will squeeze it. There's 2 down. And this will bring up the third baseman, Tom Menard.
Come on, Bud. The middle last time. Could be your man, Michael. There's one. There's one.
On the ground, Garso, another nice move. And we're going to the bottom of the fourth. The score remaining 5-3. Change for the Blubs team. Rick Lamberton is coming into the ball game, replacing Terry Lamberton. So he is going out to left field, and Paul Rao is coming behind the plate. And I appreciate Terry Lamberton telling me that. Usually these managers and scorekeepers make changes and nobody tells me. And I'm expected to pick it up. This is Rick Garso. He's the man who made those 2 nice plays last half of the inning. On the top of the inning. Looks like the 4th inning belongs to Garso as he singles up the middle. That's going to bring up Tim Gallett.
Knock him down now, infield. Knock it down. Get one infield. Nice catch. Trouble, halfway.
Caught by Larry LaValle out there.
There's one, fellas.
1 down.
Come on, Timmy. There's one, guys.
Let's bring up Tim Matat.
Come on, guys.
Chopper to third, Menard.
Okay.
Goes to second. They get Garso to lead off. That'll be 2 down. This will bring up Kevin Juneau, the shortstop.
Come on, fellas. Come on, guys. Kevin, you're the boss. Come on, Bach. Good catch. Go.
Kelly Dragoon back. They play it off the wall. No, it's going to bounce over. Double. So that goes as a break for Blubs. Because Tim Matat would have easily scored on that one. And Kevin Juneau might have made that the third, I believe. So the ground rule double
Okay, let's get out of here.
kind of helps Blubs in this instance. This is Frank Parker.
Good catch.
Strike 1.
Come on, guys. There you go.
That's a ball.
Right, take it. Good. There you go.
Straight away. Kelly Dragoon will grab it. And the score after 4 complete remains Patriots 5, Blubs 3. Buckwheat LaValle. Going to bat here in the 5th inning. Nice, strike one.
Your man, Michael.
Pitch is on its way, popped up and back a third. This could be trouble. It's going to be a foul ball.
Foul ball. Foul ball. Hustle, Larry. Come on, Buck. New light. Come on, guy. Come on, Buck. 2 strikes now. Listen for the illegal one, Buck. Don't swing. Don't go. Come on, Larry. Level it out, Larry. Hit on, Larry. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, Larry. Level swing, buddy. Level swing at it. You're swinging up on it. Come on, Mike. Come on, my kid. Swing down at it, buddy. Swing down at it. Your man, Mike. Your man.
On the ground, nice play by Bushy. I didn't think Mike Bushy could jump that high. That'll be 1 out. And that'll bring up Gary Rowell, the second baseman. A lot of shadows at the moment make it difficult to tape this, but we'll get through, I guess. Left field, Parker with a nice grab. Nice running catch by Frank Parker. Well, 2 down. This will bring up Rick Lamberton. He's in there replacing Terry Lamberton.
Come on, Ricky. Go, buddy. Come on, Ricky. Come on, Ricky.
No. Me and Mame's car. In the car with us.
Car with Uncle Dick?
Yeah.
Go, buddy. Start off. We're going 2 now. Come on, buddy. Ball. Come on, Ricky. Good eye, Ricky.
Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Fire, Michael.
On the ground, Mike Bushy with a beautiful play. So Bushy must have used Rick Garcel's glove this inning. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. Score remaining 5-3.
Yeah.
Don Cook is going to lead things off here. The bottom of the 5th inning. Ball 1.
You'll get yours, Donnie. You'll get yours. Don't worry about it.
Slowed down by Dragoon. Nice try by Gary Rowell. And a nice grab by Dale Menard at first to keep the ball from going out of play. But it pulled Menard off the bag, so Cookie will be safe at first. Jeff Rye is going to pop up to shortstop. Brian Dragoon makes the grab. Too many Dragoons out there. Right in a row you see Larry, Brian, and Kelly. All Dragoons.
Make sure a 1 infield.
This is Joey Trombley here.
Come on now, Buck. Come on, Buck. Come on, guys. Nice pass. Come on, Joey. Come on, Joey. Right.
Joe Miller looks it over and says it's a strike. Larry LaValle squeezes it for out number 2.
Come on, guys. 2 down.
And this will bring up Mike Bushy, the pitcher.
2 down, fellas. Let's go. Come on, Buck. Come on, Buck. Come on, Mike. Come on, fellas.
You're going to be there?
Nice pass.
There's a strike.
Come on, guys. What a waste, Mike. What a waste. Timmy.
It's going to be strike 2.
2 on him, Buck. Get it down now, Mike. Get her down, buddy. Come on, guys.
Pitch from Dragoon. Toward right, toward center and left field. Kelly Dragoon makes the grab. We're going now to the bottom of, the top of the 6th. That was the bottom of the 5th. Our score is still 5-3. Patriots leading.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
This is Paul Rowell.
outside, Michael. Could be your man.
He'll lead off the top of the 6th inning. Looks playable. Parker is going to stop and grab it. It's out number 1. Patriots record coming in here, according to Gary Junot, is 13 wins and 4 losses. Blubs came in with a record of 15 and 4. And first place with a 16 and 3 record is Dragoons. So there's a tight race going on here in the Lake Champlain Slow Pitch League. Kelly Dragoon retreats to first. He has a base hit. This will bring up Brian Dragoon.
Come on, Brian. Hit hard, Brian. Where we going, Brian? Your man, Michael. Brian. Come on, Brian. Come on now, Brian. Come on, Brian. Go hit the road now, Brian. Come on, Brian.
It's Wednesday, July 2nd. Temperature was 68 degrees at game time, an overcast day most of the day. The sun has snuck out. Come out to say goodbye, I guess, in right field. Tim Gowett grabs it. The throw. Kelly says, I was just kidding about running to second. So 2 down, and this will bring up the killer, Dale Menard.
Come on, killer! I got you bad as you can. Go on, killer! Come on, killer!
Left field. Parker with a beautiful backhanded grab. He's wearing a 6-foot glove. That probably helps a little bit. So the Patriots have really come through with the defensive plays in this game. We've seen them all over the place. They're leading at the moment, going into the bottom of the 6th by a score of 5-3. Frenchie Babby will lead things off here in the bottom of the 6th. A quick moving game. Nice play by Larry Dragoon. Throw to first is in plenty of time. Let's bring up Rick Garso, a third baseman.
Guys. Come on, Rick. Come on, guys.
On the ground, Rowell will take it. Throw to first. That'll be 2 down very quickly. And this will bring up Tim Gowett, the right fielder.
Come on, fellas. Go down, let's go. There you go.
On the ground to first base. Oh, takes a sudden hop there. Menard taken by surprise. So a bat hop single will rule it. And Tim Gowett is on. This will bring up Tim Matat. Looks like Tim Matat is wearing the bandana that Tim Gowett used to wear.
Come on, guys. Come on, Buck. Come on, Buck. Come on, Buck. Go hard. Come on, Buck. Come on, Buck. Nice catch.
That swing hits it to shortstop. Brian Dragoon will make the stop. But he was off balance and couldn't get up to make the throw to second. Oh, runners at first and second, and Kevin Juno will step in here.
Come on now, guys. Knock it down infield. Come on, guys.
He's going to swing at the first pitch, hit it back to Dragoon. Dragoon will race him to first. Toss it to Dale Menard. And we're going to go now to the top of the 7th inning. And Blubs finds themselves down by 2 as the Patriots lead 5-3.
on now. Come on, face this guy. Come on. Let's go. Come on, back. Coming down. Come on, Dave. Get it started. Let's go, Pat. Get it going, Pat. Bring it on. You're going to score. Come on, Pickle. Come on, Pickle. Pick your pitch. Come on now. Level swing.
Dave Lambert.
We gotta have you on, Pickle. We gotta have you on now. Come on, buddy. Come on, Pickle. Come on, Pickle.
We'll lead off here in the top of the 7th. Here's the pitch from Bushy. It's the front of the plate for strike 1.
There's Michael.
On the ground, Bushy knocks it down. Oh my gosh. Patriots continue to make plays. As soon as they wake up, they'll realize what a good game they played. These guys are unconscious out there. This is Malcolm Guerin. He hit a bullet to Rick Garso his last time up. That's one, a 2-hopper to Kevin Juneau. Throw to first, and there's 2 down. And Blubs will be down to their final out. They're down by 2. And this is Larry Buck Dragoon.
Keep it going now.
Looks at strike 1. On the ground, Bushy knocks it down. And that's it. That's it. Final score. The Patriots 5. Blub's Grocery 3. A well-played ball game here on Wednesday, July 2nd at the Bowl Mart Field.
I don't even have to drink.